Hey, welcome to getting started with our new Quest system. My name is Loic. I'm a technical support analyst here at MRG, and in this video I'll guide you through each click and feature of our new Quest system to help you navigate it efficiently. We'll cover everything from navigating the new dashboard to ordering reports. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with an overview of the new Quest dashboard. Upon logging in, you'll land at the dashboard homepage. The dashboard provides you a quick view of your most recent projects, any recently ordered reports, and any recently completed assessments by your participants. You'll also notice that there are multiple action buttons that allow you quick access to the report ordering page, a full list of your projects, as well as your report history. On the left-hand side, there's the main navigation menu. This allows you easy access to the main features, including project setup, project history, ordering reports, and your report history, as well as any customizations, including custom questionnaires, custom emails, and custom reports. There's also the price list. This allows you quick access to the price list when you're ordering reports. Now let's take a look at the top bar of the dashboard, which provides quick access to additional tools and features. Starting from the left, you notice an icon that allows you to expand and collapse the main navigation menu. Moving on, you notice a link to our knowledge base where you can find research, marketing materials, or how-to guides. This is incredibly useful when you're looking for specific information or resources to help you with your projects. Next, you'll see an icon that represents the shopping cart. This shows any reports you have added and are ready to order. Moving further right, you see the company selector. Here you can switch between the different organizations that you're managing, allowing you to seamlessly talk between your various organizations. Finally, on the far right, you have your profile menu, which displays your name. Clicking on this will give you access to your profile settings, your personal assessments, and the option to log out. Now that we're familiar with the new Quest dashboard, let's move on to one of the key functionalities of Quest, ordering reports. To get started with the report ordering process, we can click the Order Reports button right on the dashboard. This takes us to the report ordering page, where you can enter the search criteria, for example, first name, last name, email, project name, or client name, and the results will be displayed on the right side of the report ordering page. While ordering reports, if you have any questions, you can click the How-To button. This will display a guide on how to order reports. And you can also click the question mark icon right on the right side, the top right corner, which gives you an option to reach out to client services. All right, so now that we're familiar with the basic layout, we'll go ahead and order a report. We can begin by searching a participant. To do so, you can search by first name, last name, email, project name, or client name. You can also select which report category you would like to order from. For example, if it's an individual report or a group report, you can select it by pressing the drop-down menu and selecting your preference. In this case, I want to order based on the first name. Go ahead and enter the first name by preference and click search. And over on the right side, the results are displayed in a grid format based on the participant, product, project, the reorder status, and completed date. Any reports that were ordered before are marked under the reorder column. This means you no longer have to select the include reorders option when searching for participants. You can also sort any of these columns by simply pressing on the column header. For example, if you want to sort by completed date, we can go ahead and just click the completed header. And as you can see, the results are now sorted by ascending order. And if we want it in descending order, we can simply click it again. And for the reorders, if you want to see orders that are not ordered yet, we can go ahead and press it, and that will display any orders that have not been ordered yet. And you can also remove the sort by pressing the menu icon right next to the column header and clicking unsort, and that will revert to the original results. You can further filter the results by using the built-in search feature. Let's go ahead and type in a random participant, and the results will be filtered by the criteria we entered. Let's go ahead and select a participant. As you can see, the participant we've selected is listed right under the selected participants panel on the right side of the screen. You can also select multiple participants by pressing any participants you'd like to enter. And we can also select all the participants in the search results by pressing the select all checkbox in the top left corner of the search results, and all the participants will be listed right on the right side panel. In this case, let's go ahead and select John Heron. Once you've selected your participant, you can go ahead and click Next Step, and that will bring you to the configuration page where you can configure the report to the specifications you prefer. For example, in this case, we can select the drop-down menu for Select Report, click IDI Development Report because that's the report type I'm going to be ordering. And as you can see, we get additional selections, including the norm, language, and any optional report enhancements. And let's go ahead and select the norm. The drop-down menu, we can go ahead and scroll through and select our preferred norm, or you can use the smart search by typing in the norm you prefer. In this case, we want to do North America, and select North America. Select the language, English, and we can choose from any optional report enhancements, such as additional language or change and client label. Let's go ahead and select both of these. Once selected, two additional drop-down menus appear, allowing us to select additional languages or change the end client label. In this particular example, we're not going to go ahead and use any optional report enhancements, so I can go ahead and click the drop-down menu again and unselect these. Now I can go ahead and add my report to the cart. Once added, you get a pop-up menu that allows you to check out or order another. Let's go ahead and order another one. This will bring us back to the search participants page, allowing us to order reports for any other participants. You'll also notice that over on our cart icon there is a badge indicating that there is an item in our cart. In this case, the report for John Heron we've added. Here you can view the cart or clear the cart if you'd like. But for now, let's go ahead and search for another participant. This time I'm going to use the project name as our search criteria. I'm going to type in the project, and with the built-in smart search, it's going to display the relevant results based on what I've typed in. In this case, I want to choose Gubert LEA 360 and click search. Here the results are filtered based on the project name, and in this case I'm going to choose Jane LEA 360 and click next. And here we can go ahead and configure the report we've selected. North America, English, and then select additional report enhancements. As you can notice, there are a lot more options for the LEA 360. This is because the report enhancements will update depending on the product selected. Let's go ahead and see some of these options. For the LEA 360, we can select additional languages, change end client label, divide observers, exclude any boss, direct report, or peer results, include a range profile, include impact reports, include a line graph, or include the observer list. For example, let's go ahead and divide observers. Here we get an option to toggle the divide observers option, and we'll get a pop-up allowing us to divide the observers. Let's go ahead and get out of that. And then for now, we're going to go ahead and select no optional report enhancements. Once the configuration is done, we can go ahead and click add to cart. And this time we're going to go ahead and check out. This will take us to the cart where we can go ahead and select our delivery method as well as our page sizes. Let's go ahead and select a PDF letter. And if you would like to use printer ship, you can go ahead and select it. And that will give you some options to enter your address as well as any select shipping methods, and select if you would like it to be confidential. You can also add a new address by clicking the add address and filling out this form. For now, we're going to choose a PDF only and the letter. Click next, which will take us to the checkout page where we can review our order and select our payment method. Here on the payment screen, we'll go ahead and review our order. In the center of the screen, we have a breakdown of the selected reports that we'd like to order. We have Jan Keen's LEA 360 development report, as well as John Heron's IDI development report. The breakdown includes the cost, languages we've selected, the norm, as well as our delivery method. In this case, we have a PDF. Over on the right side, we can go ahead if we want to make any last minute changes, like remove it, select the report, we can go ahead and click the delete icons, or we can go ahead and click edit cart, which will take us back to the configuration page. In this case, we don't want to make any changes, so we'll go ahead and click save and return to cart. We don't want to make any changes to the delivery method either, so go ahead and click next step. And we're back to the checkout page. On the left hand side, we can go ahead and select our payment method. We can select one of our saved cards, or we can add a new card by clicking add new card icon here, which will give us the option to enter the card details. If you're a client who usually pays via credit card, we've added this feature directly into the system for your convenience. And if you prefer to pay by check or wire transfer, we'll still continue invoicing you. And let's go ahead and continue with the checkout. In this case, I already have a saved payment method, Visa card that ends in 4242. I can go ahead and simply select it. And as you can see, the place order button now becomes active, where we can go ahead and place the order once we review all the details and confirm we're ready to proceed. Let's go ahead and place the order. And this will take us to the confirmation page, where we'll get a view of the receipt, view the reports directly, and order another report, or return to the dashboard. In this case, we can go ahead and click View Reports, so we can see our reports that we've ordered. This will take us to the order history, where we can go ahead and download our reports once they're done processing. Let's go back to Quest. All right, so now that we're familiar with ordering individual reports, let's go ahead and order a group report. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by clicking Order Another on the confirmation page, which will take us back to the participant search page, where we can go ahead and search for any group reports and order. On the participant search page, we're going to go ahead and select the report category drop down and choose group reports. As you can see, the report type drop down is now displayed, which allows us to select which type of group report we would like. And out of these options, I'm going to go ahead and select an IDI group report with themes, and I can go ahead and search for the participants I would like to order for. And for a search criteria, I'm going to use client name. Go ahead and type in a client name, select it, and click search. And once the search results are displayed, I'm going to go ahead and select some of the participants. Remember, we can select multiple, or we can select all. Let's go ahead and use the select all option, which will select all the participants displayed in the search results. And over on the right hand side, we can see that all our selected participants are consolidated under the IDI group report. And if you want to remove a selected participant, we can click the X icon, which will remove them from the group report. Let's go ahead and click next step. And this will take us to the configuration page. As you can see, the configuration page for the IDI group report with themes is different compared to the individual reports. Here we have the regular configurations, including norm, language, billing organization, and client, and as well as the report label. We can also include initials in the report for all the participants listed by just clicking that toggle button. And in the middle, we get the participant list. We also get another option to make any changes to the selected participants by using the delete icon on the right hand side of the name. And over on the right hand side, we get the customization options. Here we can select any themes we would like to add by selecting the checkbox next to the theme we would like to add. Let's go ahead and select a theme from each of these. Team, energy, influence, speed, pace of working, the risk and caution, trust, and problem solving. And once we've selected our customizations, we can go ahead and select the norms, states, English. We don't want to change the billing organization. Here we can go ahead and change the end client if you would like. And we can also add a report label. For this report, I'm going to go ahead and include the participants' initials by toggling that button. And I'm going to go ahead and add to cart. Let's go ahead and check out. And this should take us back to the delivery page. For the delivery method, we're going to go ahead and select the PDF using the drop-down menu and select our page size, which is letter. As you can see here, we don't have an option to add the apprenticeship, as that will update depending on the type of report you've selected. In this case, the IDI group report is only available for the PDF. Let's go ahead and click next. And this should take us to the checkout page, where we can go ahead and select our payment method and review our report. So for the 10 participants we selected, we've used English as the language. United States as the norm. And we've added these customizations: formational needs, pace, risk, trust, and problem solving. And the charges for each report are listed right on the right hand side. And like before, we're going to go ahead and select our payment method. We have a saved Visa card that ends in 4242. You can go ahead and select it. Or if we would like to use a new card, we can go ahead and add a new card, which gives us the option to add a new card. Let's go ahead and select the Visa card we have saved already. And if you prefer to pay by check or wire transfer, we'll continue to invoice you. Let's go ahead and place order. And we'll be taken to the confirmation page where we have the option to view reports. Let's go ahead and view our reports. This will take us back to Quest, which will show us the order history for this report. And once they're done, the reports are done processing, we can go ahead and access them by downloading it. Here we are, and the reports have been fully processed. So now we can go ahead and click the PDF icon to download each one of them. And that's it. We hope this guide helps you easily navigate the new Quest system. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out by emailing clientservices@mrg.com. Thank you.